What's up, guys? It is 9 o'clock. It just hit 9 o'clock. Perfect timing because I wanted to leave by now. Camp and I are heading out to Wolf's Rocks Trail at Laurel Summit State Park. I'll have to recheck. But it's basically just gonna be another overlook. Easy hike, says it's only like maybe 294 feet of elevation, so we're not gonna be climbing a lot today, which is fine because my legs hurt from the gym last night. Why are you licking my seat? Stop it. He always licks this spot on my seat. I'm about to just get a plastic thing and cover it. But yeah, so we're gonna head out there. It's about an hour and 40-minute drive to that spot. And then afterwards, we're gonna get my favorite sub shop that I wish they would put out here. Stop! Good Lord! Yeah, my favorite sub shop that I wish they would put out here, but there's one in Somerset and there's one in Johnstown. Never been to the one in Johnstown because I haven't ever been to Johnstown. So we're gonna stop at the one in Somerset today because I believe it's only like 30 minutes away from the trailhead. Yeah, this should be fun. It's gonna be cloudy and fingers crossed that all the timber rattlesnakes are hibernating. To look at the toilet that I just had to use. The coldest toilet seat known to fucking man. Oh my god. So I have no idea if hunting's allowed here or not, so I just have my orange clipped to my bag. It's Laurel Summit State Park, I think. But yeah. I saw a bunch of other people walking and they didn't have orange, but we'll keep mine on me. Also, it is cold. I need to buy gloves that aren't like super thick winter gloves. I need like something to just like cover my hand, but once we start getting moving, we'll be good. So far the drive-in was super cool. I mean, I've been to like Forbes State Forest and stuff down here before, and I always love the drive-in. One of the reasons I so badly want to go to Dolly Sods is the terrain there is just, from what I've seen in pictures, it's so cool. Also, do you guys like my new hat? I went to Cabela's with camp the other day, and they finally have the kid hats out. Camp just stepped on a thorn. Anyways, let's get this hike started. And the fog is like over top of me. I'm hoping by the time we get up there, it starts settling down. I really want a shot of the gorge with the fog kind of like rolling through it. So it's pretty cold. I don't think there's going to be snakes out, thank God. Right now we're walking through basically like a forest of, to me they look like rhododendrons. I'm gonna say that they're probably mountain laurels. I'm not great with plants. I really should be. I think this winter I'm gonna try and like study them more. My sister's an environmental scientist, and I told her I was going to try and study, and she's like, it's really hard to study without like actually being out there with them and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I completely understand, because like even with mushrooms, there's so many like lookalikes to plants that it's hard, but if I could get like a better idea. Ooh, it's opening up. I have to say, so far, This trail is like really well marked, and I mean, I know it's like pretty late in the fall, but I've still been on some trails that are like super overgrown this last month, so this is really nice. But then again, this is like a really popular trail in the summer and when the leaves are peaking. There definitely won't be any leaves today for me to look at, but it's fine. I purposely did this in the fall. Kind of wanted to wait until it snowed. I was really hoping it was going to snow this weekend, but it didn't. It snowed last weekend. But it's just going to be muddy and rainy. Which is, I'm really hoping the fog starts to settle down farther into the gorge, so I could at least get a shot like that. I'm a little nervous that it's going to end up being like I'm just in the fog and you can't see anything, because that's how a lot of my mountain summits have been. And while this isn't like a hard mountain summit, I am still up in the mountains. So Pennsylvania's highest peak is actually down the road, I believe. I'm not going to hike it because it's a 5-mile hike, but I might be able to drive up to it, and it's like a 1-mile walk over to the fire tower. Pennsylvania doesn't have a giant mountain. I think the peak is like 3,000 feet or something like that. Welcome to the 50th annual Hunger Games. Woo, it's not that bad, honestly, the rocky terrain. Okay, so what we're doing is I just looked at all trails, which you can't always trust, but so it wants you to go counterclockwise, so that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll come out from this way. This is another Spruce Flats trail. I mean, hey, if we got time, I might do it on the way back. My hands are so cold. Oh my god. I sound like a little bitch. It's only 49. It's not like it's actually freezing out, but my body's not used to the cold yet. It's rocky, but it's not like, well, I'm speaking now at the beginning of the trail. It's not like the Raven Rock where it was literally all loose rocks while walking, but we'll see. I'm really hoping this fog comes down so bad. Alright, well, my hands aren't, sorry, Camp, I just scared him. Now that my hands aren't freezing anymore, because I've been walking, we already hit a mile, but I guess it has been like almost 30 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I have little legs, so I don't walk as fast as normal people. Haven't seen a rattlesnake yet. Hopefully we just don't. I do keep hearing something moving over yonder, but it's probably just squirrels. I know that there are bears out here, but they're just black bears. Not like that makes it any better. I really should get a gun that could deter them. I only have a 9mm. I mean, hopefully that's enough. I was gonna buy bear spray when we were at Cabela's. That's why I went to Cabela's, but these people with an aggressive black lab were in the aisle with it, and I like tried to wait for them to leave, but they just fucking never left. Camp was like already overwhelmed because he's never been to Cabela's before. He's been in stores, so I'm not sure why Cabela's was so overstimulating. I think because it probably is like the biggest store that he has been in, but I don't know. He wasn't like barking or anything. He was just like, I could tell by the look on his face that he was a little bit uncomfortable, and he was panting a lot. I mean, we spent about like 45 minutes in there, and they still didn't leave the damn bear spray section. Whatever. I'll just order some. I honestly, I should have ordered it at the beginning of the week after I got home from Cabela's, but alas, here we are, and I didn't. You can see the fog. I don't think it's gonna fall. All right, here's the elevation gain. Oh my God, so difficult. I'm saying that now and then I'm gonna get fucked up because Pennsylvania loves to just make things so straight up. Oh my God, the sun. Oh, the sun has come out through the fog. Damn. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta get a picture of that. My bad, guys. I turned around and the raindrops on the trees looked like crystals through the like sun in the fog. Also, I can tell that I'm like kind of getting into the fog. How much into it I'm gonna get, I don't know. I've never done this trail. If I came earlier, we probably would have been. Like if I came way earlier in the morning like I wanted to, then this entire trip would have probably just been foggy as hell. Which, I don't know. Would I have enjoyed that more? Who knows? These rocks aren't bad. They're just spread out, so you gotta watch. And then also during the summer when the rattlesnakes are out, you gotta make sure there's not one on the side of them or on top of them resting and shit. Timber rattlesnakes are huge, but like you can't really always see them, especially like in the fall when all the leaves are on the ground. That's why they're scary. Okay, we're getting close. Sadly, well, I don't know. For a minute there, the sky was like completely blue with a couple clouds. It's like I can kind of see some fog in the valley over there, but I'm not sure if it's gonna look cool or not. But I believe I'm almost there. Camp found a stick and he was beating it up. I don't know what that stick ever did to him, but damn. Well, I forgot my SD card for the Insta360, so I'm not getting a 360 view this time. I'm an idiot. I forgot I took it out to edit the last video, so. Well, that's the view. No fog. Sun came out. Oh, hold on, camp. I can't see. Wait. I'm gonna have to put you guys away. Well, that was cool. I hope I was able to show it enough. I decided to take a shit on the mountain, so. Mountain poop, mountain poop. Well, this has proven to be the easiest goddamn trail I think I've ever done. With a good view. I think this trail's easier than the hikes I do at my secret park. Well, some of the trails are harder there, or some of the trails there are easy. There are some of them that are a lot more in elevation gain than this one was, but the trailhead for this was kind of already at the top of the mountain. I'm gonna look and see where that fire tower is. I think it's on this road. I could be completely wrong. If it is on this road though, I think we're gonna stop and go look. he won't be able to go up in the fire tower with me, but maybe there will be a nice person there who would want to hold him while I go up. But I don't have my 360 camera. I mean, I do. I just don't have the SD card for it. Like a freaking idiot. Yeah, sun's out now. We got up there at a good time because I don't know if the rattlesnakes would want to come out and sunbathe at the moment. It's the end of November. I'm not super familiar with rattlesnakes, but I don't know if they would come out at this time of year in the like really low 50s, high 40s. There was no fog over there, but there's still fog rolling around over here. I think I got a couple shots with a little bit of fog in it, but we'll see. I was having minor anxiety about camp falling off the side. So I was completely wrong. Mount Davis is an hour away from here. That actually makes sense because I remember I wanted to come out there, but it was like 2 hours away. Wow. So I didn't do it because it was 2.5 hours, and this was only an hour and a half. All right, well, we're on the Spruce Flats trail right now. I'm not thinking it's going to be that eventful, but I got done with a 4-mile hike in under 2 hours, and I drove out here. It took me an hour 40 minutes to get out here, so we'll see. I know it comes to like a crossroads at the end of this, so we'll turn around there, come back, and head back to the car. I figured I'd check it out. I'm already out here, and I don't have to be home until around like 7. And it's only like 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. So might as well. Listen here. I'm back at the crossroads. We have to head back that way. But listen to this. If you want to bike this trail, you gotta be an expert. You better be a goddamn expert. Camp's over here trying to do the loop again. If I didn't have anything to do tonight, then I totally would. Maybe just do it one more time. But I'm getting a little hungry even after that protein bar. We gotta go get myself an M's sub. Like, stat. With the french fries. Sometimes she's got chicken noodle soup. We'll see what she has. Oh, I miss her. Back at the parking lot. It's crazy how much different it looks compared to like when I came in and all the fog was everywhere. It's so weird because I didn't realize it was so open. That's how foggy it was. Damn. There's also a fish run trail. I want to go over and look at the thing and see what that entails over there. I'm not actually gonna hike it today. So we were gonna be done, but I just looked at the thing, and there's a bog, and I looked, and it said it's only 2 minutes from right here. So let's go look at the bog. Bogs are cool. This one is part of Spruce Knob, or oh my god, not Spruce Knob. This one's a part of Forbes State Forest. I'm really confused because the sign up front says Laurel Summit State Park, I believe. So I'm wondering, the only thing I can think of is that, like, these parks are within Forbes State Forest and they're just separate parks. Right? Or are they all just, like, that close together, maybe? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go to the bog. Camp wasn't done, even though we've already hit 5 miles. All right, that's where it says I am. Laurel Summit State Park within Forbes State Forest. Yeah, it's a cute little park. Totally recommend that hike. And now we're going to M's. Let's fucking go. Listen, it's the best. It's the best sub around. Stitch can hold you up. Yeah, M's Sub Shop. Sad because their cups don't say M's anymore. This is not coffee, this is Coke. Camp knows what it's about. Last time we were here, he got a little bit mad about the French fries, but it's fine. I didn't need them. Hold on. Look at it. Look at it. Oh yeah. I haven't had this in like over a year. It's so fucking good. It's what I needed. It's what I needed after a 6-mile hike. Alright, I finished my sub and it is quite literally all over me now. So, we're gonna head home. So that's pretty much the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're ever in Somerset, Pennsylvania, hit up M's. And also hit up Forbes State Forest and Laurel Summit State Park. And anywhere else you can go. You got Ohiopyle, Falling Water. Everything around here in like the Laurel Highlands is all within like at least, I'd say around like 30 minutes to an hour of each other, which isn't too bad. So if you're gonna go on vacation in the winter in Pennsylvania, or even in the summertime, go to like the Laurel Highlands and then come say hi to M and get yourself a sub. They're good. They're good for you. Cam and I are gonna go home, and then I'm going to the Stranger Things pop-up bar tonight before the new season drops next week. So, or I guess this coming week. But yeah, I will see you soon.